Oh, nope, nope. Bug. And welcome to Cook's War Strategy Gaming. This is Cook, and we are doing another episode of Rome Total War Remastered, the Egypt campaign. So welcome back if you are joining the stream again or find this video as well. All right, here we go. And on the last episode, we were in the middle of our war against the Seleucids. And we are continuing that war against the Seleucids. We took their capital of Antioch in the last episode. And are going to continue to move northwards and take their provinces. And we have no other wars we are dealing with at the moment. Let's take a look at our current situation at the moment. As you can see, we have the eastern half of North Africa here. We have the Nile River Valley. Our best cities are inhabit that whole region. We have parts of the Arabian desert here and the Levant, Jerusalem, Sidon. We also have Cyprus and just conquered Antioch. Now, on the last episode, we did see, I think there was a big main army stack of Seleucids that marched northwards. So they seem to be trying to avoid us. We are actually going to march eastwards to take Seleucia, and while trying to defend off any major counterattack by the Seleucids. So we can see our main stack here marching, and we'll probably send reinforcements their way as well. So we have these units here, some bowmen and defenders in Palmyra. So on our way with our factionaire Numohotep going eastwards to Seleucia. I think we had our far extreme western province of Leptis Magna. I think we can build something here. Yes, we need to upgrade to a governor's villa, although we don't have the funds to do it, so we are going to have to advance the turn. Have our general here building up watchtowers. Here's our merchant that we are trying to get over to Thapsus. All right, let's go to the next turn.
Let us end the bloodshed.
So the Seleucids seek a ceasefire. For 180 denarii. We could try to just request territory. Let's see. We do. Let's see if they'll. Okay, they think that's very demanding of us, so they won't. They probably won't accept giving us more of their territory, since they consider that very demanding, even though we are mopping the floor with them. So we are going to end negotiations. We are not going to conclude this war for 180 denarii.
Mighty general, forward!
So Memphis has acted as our main army hub. Right now, public orders at 75. We have a normal tax rate, so I guess we can lower taxes even further, and that will make the population a little bit better off. Even Alexandria is down to 75% satisfaction. We can build maybe some more peasants to help the public order. Increase the by increasing the garrison size.
My liege, my liege.
I wonder if we send some spearmen from Memphis to Alexandria, if that will make a difference. It did. It increased it by 5%. Right now, our town of Bostra is not building anything. We need to be a population of 2,000. So currently, we do not have enough population to upgrade the town. What you can do is disband some of these units. And I think we only add 50 for spearmen. What if we... I bet you we don't get any population for mercenaries. Actually, no, we did. We got about 20, so not that much.
Orders, sire.
Or maybe that had something to do with them being at a reduced size.
Orders, mighty general.
Actually, I want to retrain these spearmen right here. Alright, so let's look at our main stack here. And they will continue to march east. We have reinforcements joining them. So we have spear, mercenaries, some Bedouin archers, some more bowmen, skirmishers. So I could probably do some more cavalry or spearmen. Let's send these guys out. What can we build here in Palmyra? Nothing very good. We can do our baseline spearmen, the Nubian spearmen. We are building all kinds of desert axemen, which are extremely powerful offensive ground units. Let's send these cavalry that way. We'll retrain these units here at Antioch. Definitely want to keep an eye on we have a merchant here, only producing 6 gold per turn. If we look at our map overlay, we can also look at idle agents to see where we have. We have a spy way out here. So we can get a closer look at the garrison at Seleucia. And it looks like a lot of peltists. They do have some militia cavalry. Also, we can pull up this agent screen here as well. And there's our merchant. This agent is moving towards the destination. Okay, that's the one out in Africa, in North Africa. We'll just move him. Let's use our general here to keep building watchtowers along the road. So Lepkus Magna. And we have public order of 75%. So we need to upgrade to the governor's villa. They have a huge garrison there too, so that's even with such a large garrison, and they are still unsatisfied with public order. Let's take a look at Cyrene. We are not building here yet. We want to make this a financial hub. So we're going to just go straight up with the communal farming and roads, sewers, then some trade, then port. So we'll build it all there. We'll probably have to build a shrine too. Shrine to Aphrodite. So this has a Greek shrine. There's a culture penalty, so we may have to destroy this building. We're not going to destroy it yet. We'll wait till we build this series of buildings here. Let's take a look at public order. It's at 108. Now I'm not seeing the culture. Okay, culture penalty for disorder is minus 16.5%. So we will build the Egyptian shrine as soon as we can. We're going to have to take a few turns to build all these buildings out, but are you able to rush building? Does not seem so. Here's the governor here. We're going to, again, using him to build some watchtowers. A new family member is born. Tepe Macau.
Ships ready.
So we have a navy of about 4 ships here.
Yes, mighty lord. Aye, great lord.
I also have another 4 ships there. Now 3. Might as well blockade Tarsus. I have a diplomat up here too. Basically using him as a spy for spying on territory.
Awaiting your command. Yes, my liege.
We can see the Armenians still have this northern part of this northeastern part of Asia Minor. Looks like the Pontus faction is situated in the north of Asia Minor. Ooh, faction destroyed. Macedon. The Pharaoh rejoices to see rival people brought low. There may be advantages to be gained now that only the desert wind remembers their name. We have Tanatamun coming of age. Ooh. Angry people in Alexandria. Our faction leader is 69.
Orders.
We're going to keep him there as governor because the faction leader, Hamut, will probably pass away soon. So Alexandria will need a governor.
Sire.
Minus 70% due to squalor for disorder and tax penalties minus 40%. Oh, I have a very high tax rate there. Okay. That should fix it. I thought I had changed their tax rate.
Sire.
Let's get these chariots going.
Forward. Sire. March. Sire. Forward.
So I almost have a full stack here. We can probably look for some mercenaries. Arab cavalry, Bedouin warriors, and Bedouin archers. Let's do the Arab cavalry. And let's try Bedouin warriors as well. There's actually lots of mercenaries in this army.
Forward. Orders. On. Forward.
We're going to build a shrine here at Damascus. We're also going to build military buildings as well. So we're going to try to make Damascus kind of a well-rounded area. We already built all the economic buildings. They're growing at a 7% population growth clip, so growing quickly. Sidon is also growing. Should we do the counselor's chambers first? Yeah, because you get the public order bonus, which will help because the population is growing extremely fast, and then we'll build these other military buildings. Alright, so Jerusalem is available to grow. We'll build the counselor's chambers. Let's build some more units out of Memphis. So they can build all kinds of good units. I got chariots, Egyptian chariots, now spearmen. They have a blacksmith, so they can do stronger weapons. Some cavalry, axemen, spearmen.
My liege.
Might have to lower tax rate here at Lepkis Magna a little bit more.
Mighty general. My liege.
We'll disband the peasants. They'll add some more population to the town. Now, adding population may lower public order in the long, and increase squalor. It should generate more money. So the Greek cities are still situated in Phrygia. Let's keep moving this diplomat.
Sire.
I thought I had another spy somewhere. We can build triremes in Antioch, so let's do that. That'll strengthen the navy. Alright, time to advance to the next turn. Armenia faction is destroyed. That's interesting. Who destroyed them? Carthage signs a ceasefire with the House of Scipii. Suitable husband, good commander, untouched by fear. He definitely looks like a good faction member. Nak Hrank. Philopater. City grows, Alexandria grows. So it looks like Armenia might have been taken by Pontus. Pontus might be the strong ones to the north here. Looks like we have another. Let's move
Mighty general.
Philopater north.
March. Orders. Move out.
So move in our full stack under Numhotep to the east. We continue to build up this army here. We're actually going to
Forward.
kind of use this area as a rally point here.
My liege.
Let's add
Forward.
some basic spears there. Okay, let's build a spy unit. Keep building units here out of
Onward.
Sidon. Some more. Got our baseline spearmen, our frontline troops there. Let's do a little cavalry, bows. Salamis, we can upgrade to a governor's palace. So let's do that, and then we will probably end up building this mine as well. Bostra is not yet big enough to expand yet. Lots of spearmen now in Memphis.
Sire. March. We can't do that, sire. March. Sire. Mighty general. Onward. Mighty general. Orders. Mighty general. Forward. Sire.
We're using our general here to build some watchtowers.
Build tower.
That way we can see if there's any, well, what, you know, enemy movement or rebel armies popping up too in our territory. There's another watchtower there. Probably need to build some watchtowers more inland, because if you have rebel armies in your lands, that will reduce public order. Looks like we can build some more in Lepkis Magna. I forget, what do we get? Yeah, we're gonna make Lepkis kind of a military area. So we will focus on military buildings here. So let's do the defenses. Let's do a militia barracks. We will do a communal farming. Oh, I don't have enough funds right now to do that. We won't completely neglect on financial buildings, but Lepkis Magna will be a military hub. Alright, let's go on to the next turn. I have some idle resources. Siwa. Oh, I guess I haven't really been doing much with you. I can't really build anything either. Most advanced faction, Egypt. Very good to hear. speaking of Siwa, let's build some buildings here so we don't forget next time. Market, roads, farms, sewers. Ooh, Jerusalem. There seems to be some unrest in Jerusalem. And they have a low tax rate.
Mighty general.
What is setting them off? Squalor, distance to capital, unrest. Why is there unrest? I don't see any rebel army.
Mighty general.
I guess we don't have maybe a governor might help. We'll move the governor from Basra over to Jerusalem. And it did reduce it. It helps out a little bit.
Sire! Onward! My liege. Onward!
I guess we'll continue to build some spearmen as garrison units in Jerusalem. Always the rebellious Jerusalem. Alright, let's see. Do you want to meet me out into the field of battle? So the next turn we'll be able to hopefully lay siege to Seleucia. Yeah, they are not interested in retaking Antioch.
Mighty general. My liege. Forward! My liege. Onward!
Alright, I think I built that spy here, so I'm going to send the spy way out because I want to investigate what else is going on in the world.
Sire? To hear is to obey.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like Pontus. So we have this territory of Armenia up here, and Armenia was destroyed, so that's probably Pontus now. Where's my navy?
Ready to sail!
Alright, we have two navies here. Oh, you've decided to
Ships ready!
blockade me.
Ready for combat! Victory!
Alright. Lift the blockade there.
Onward!
Keep building watchtowers throughout our land.
Build tower! My liege. Forward!
Alright, Alexandria, they're building. Memphis is building. Looks like everyone's building for the most part. Now I can also check that on the map overlay by doing... What now? Okay, so the green means they're development overlay. Ooh, doesn't look good. Satisfaction overlay. We got some yellows. Resources. Okay, this settlements. So the dark green on the settlement means they're recruiting or construction. So we have construction in all these towns of ours going on. Bastra is idle though. Oh, because they don't have a large enough population to expand. So I gotta wait. We could take these. We could move some peasants over to Bastra, and that will help increase the size. We'll disband. We will disband the peasants. So we'll actually do a couple peasants out of Jerusalem and move them over to Bastra, and we should be able to upgrade the town quickly. So we need... So for every peasant you disband in a town, I think you gain back 100 population. So should take at least 1 or 2 peasants. Alright, so we're building... Sidon is our main military hub up north. Could build some more units here in Antioch. Has all kinds of good buildings for units, so between the two cities here, we should be able to build strong armies. Alright, I think that will conclude this turn, although I have some inactive spies. Alright, he's just hanging out there. Let's move our guy up north here. Alright. You can see Numidia. Numidia is all of Western Africa, and there's Carthage has a small enclave here in Tunisia. City grows. Memphis grows even larger. They have 24,000 men or people. So we can actually build the Pharaoh's palace in Memphis for 6,400 denarii. So why don't we take care of that next? So we'll be able to start building the top tier military buildings in Memphis. 80% public order right now in Thebes. Squalor being our main issue. So you think you can only... Okay, maybe the execution square will give a better bonus to public order. So why don't we build that next? Who doesn't like to see a good execution once in a while to make the population happy? Nothing says I want to be a happy citizen than public executions. Keep moving our spies up north. What is this? Oh, that's a rebel captain. Alright, why don't we attack the river crossing? So they have reinforcements of about 1,700 men. plus their 321 bridge guard. So why don't we fight this one on the ground? Tip: cavalry are fast and effective for flanking or encircling enemies, but are vulnerable to spearmen and heavy infantry.
We did not seek war.
So we do have a river
We
crossing
are
here.
lovers of peace and prosperity. Await my orders.
Do we have any other place to cross? Doesn't look like it. So why don't we get our bows up in the front here?
Bowmen. Bowmen. Units group. Units run.
So bows.
Units double time. Units group.
Skirmishers.
Move, move. Mercenaries. Units
Actually, I
group.
might use the Eastern mercenaries
General.
as the cannon fodder that crosses the bridge first.
General. With all haste. With all haste. Loose formation.
Jesus.
Loose formation. Tight
Put the
formation.
chariots in loose formation, and they take up the entire front.
Move, move. Run. Units form up.
Let's get these Bedouin archers up front too.
Units double time. Units double time. Units group. Mercenary pelters. Run! Hurry! Go, go, go!
Bring up the peltists too.
Skirmishers. Desert cavalry. Units group. Units double time.
What do we got over here?
Quickly.
Lots of cavalry.
Move, 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 move.
Alright, let's start this.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived in battle.
Well, let's get over. Get across that bridge.
With all haste. Move, skirmishers. Move, move.
Bowmen!
Nile spearmen. Quickly. With all haste. With all haste. Mercenaries. Move, move. Mercenary pelters. Quickly.
Bowmen!
Bowmen. Kill them.
Well, I guess we'll just use archers.
Blind them.
What are they? Oh, peltis? I should probably just run some cavalry right over. Let's try it. Desert cavalry.
Bowmen.
I'll just stay back.
Hurry. With all haste. Move, move.
Bowmen! Bowmen!
Cavalry.
Oh, those horsemen got... Well, they're peltis. They're just marching their peltis straight across the bridge themselves. Makes sense.
Cavalry.
The enemy general flees like a frightened child. Now attack and break the will of
Now, where are their reinforcements over here?
These men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
All right, let's get in formation across the river.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
Well, looks like the reinforcements are just chilling. Let's get all our units across the river. Need our bows. Let's get our bows up here. Did I forget anyone? Maybe I can use these Bedouin archers to kind of harass their formation right here. They're all bunched up right here. What do we got here? Militia, cavalry, and peltists. Okay. Alright, let's get our spearmen up here. So their militia cavalry driving us away. Let's send in our Arab cavalry. So yeah, we'll take our cavalry against their flank here.
The enemy general has
Alright,
been
took down
killed.
their enemy general.
Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What's going on? Spiraling. Yeah, I see they seem to have the suicide general issue still in game. Let's see, I probably should take out my cavalry here. Alright, so very fluid battle going on here. What are these? Peltis? Alright. Oh, end battle.
Drive them from the battlefield.
I wanted to hit end battle, but we'll continue. Let's speed this up.
Victory is sweet indeed,
Alright.
and all the sweeter for being so decisive.
Still hurt us for... They still took 700 of our men. We'll say, if you're not careful though, with your cavalry, they will get butchered.
My eyes are yours.
Mighty general. Attack!
Alright, we'll lay siege, ladders, siege tower. Alright.
Besieging settlements.
Alright, so Seleucia should fall very easily now. I need some governors up north. Looks like we're building everywhere we should be.
Mighty general. Onward. Sire.
What about Siwa? We are building there. Bastra, we should be able to expand very soon. Let's see if we can get these peasants there and disband in the city. And oh, path blocked. Oh, nope, did not go up to 2,000 population in Basra. Will next turn though, just by natural growth. Just build all the military buildings here in Lepkis.
My liege. Onward. Orders. March. March.
March.
Build tower. Mighty general.
Is that a rebel? That is a rebel fleet with 3 ships. I think we should be able to take them. Oh no! Pirate ships, huh? Let's withdraw from the battle. Why don't we have our stronger...
Aye, great lord.
Let's deal with these pirates. Can't believe our faction leader is still alive at age 70. Alright, keep marching our agents northwards.
None shall see me. I serve your
Oh, we already did that, huh? So Pontus has Nicomedia. So it looks like they drove the Greeks out of Asia Minor. Let's end this turn. Alright, we have an idle spy. You can, we'll peek up here, see what's going on. Looks like that's... The Parthians still have Medea. I may need a... Now, we are allied with Parthia, but we may need to actually just finish them off after we finish off the Seleucids. Not sure yet how we want to do that. Trait increase. Nimotep. +1 command. Alliance announced. The Seleucids and Numidia. I wonder if Numidia is getting ready to attack us. New family member is born. Greek turncoat. +1 command against the Greeks. Alright, let's go on to the next turn.
We must go our separate ways.
Ooh, Parthia makes the decision for me. They want to cancel their alliance.
Our thanks.
No, our thanks.
Our ships are under attack.
Ah, we won a heroic victory against the rebels.
We are supreme.
All right, let's. Why don't we finish off this siege against at Seleucia? Easy victory.
Glorious victory.
So we'll enslave population. We'll disperse 5,000 population throughout the realm. Hanging Gardens give a 20% bonus to farming income in all settlements. The gardens were attributed to the Greeks, to Nebuchadnezzar, the second, who was said to have created them to please his wife or concubine from Medea, who had a passion for mountain surroundings. Whatever the truth of the matter, when Alexander's soldiers returned from Mesopotamia, they told tales of the wonderful ancient land and its gardens that they had seen. The cunning irrigation systems and many terraces of plants and trees, all in the middle of the desert landscape, were seen as a wonderful luxury and a work of genius. Babylonian records, oddly, do not have any reference to the Hanging Gardens. They were like, meh. Hanging Gardens, meh.
I serve your will. Moves depleted, great lord.
Let's see. We should move on to Hatra. But we are going to need to make sure we secure Seleucia. Looks like we have some spies in Seleucia.
My ears are yours.
Alright, what can I get away with moving outside of the city? Oh, they're not like that. Alright, we'll put the governor back. We'll put the governor back. Already on low tax rate. Well, I should probably repair these buildings. Alright, well, we'll wait. We'll wait a turn, make sure we don't leave Seleucia and it just goes up in rebellion, so we won't do anything there. We can build we can build good units in Antioch. So trying to build up this. I need some cavalry in that army. Let's do. Do I not have archers? So I guess we can Sidon. We can. I think we actually want to build more archers here, considering I need more in this army. So we can build the higher quality infantry troops in Antioch, and then build more bows in Sidon. Oh, those little bastards of Seleucids blockading my port.
Ready to sail.
Alright, so we got some infantry, heavy infantry, axe, and bows in Sidon. It'd be nice to kind of just. Our next war may actually be against Pontus, if our goal is to take all of Asia Minor before we move into mainland Europe. Be curious to see who backstabs me, Numidia or the Parthians.
Build tower.
Inactive merchant.
Acquiring goods.
Let's see, where can, is there any, settlement that we need to build in.
Orders? My liege.
Aye, great lord.
Looks like we're building everywhere we need to be. Petra. Build sewers there. Why can't we build religious buildings here? Building this item requires destruction of an existing religious building, so... Ooh. Did not realize this, but I'm getting a culture penalty for having these buildings here. Does that affect public order? Yes, we do. Minus 13. So where's the shrine? Shrine to Zoroastra. So we need to destroy that. Destroy building. And let's build a... Let's build our shrine. Well, I like the Imhotep shrine because you get 5% public order and a 0.5% population growth. Actually, you get a total of 10% public order. I have not built a shrine in Sidon. Let's build the blacksmith and stables. Forgot I have some units here in Memphis that I can probably move north. We'll build the chariots out of... Build some chariot units. Nubian cavalry and desert cavalry. They're about the same. Desert cavalry effective against armor. Combat bonus in deserts. Nubian cavalry combat bonus in desert. Can form wedge. Good morale. Fast moving.
Mighty general. Mighty general.
I serve your will. Moving.
See, okay, that's Thrace that actually has Byzantium.
My eyes are
My eyes are
yours. Moving.
yours.
My liege. Great one?
Yes, at once.
Alright, let's go on to the next turn.
Dear friend,
Alright, so Numidia does want to enter into a formal alliance.
Our
We'll
thanks.
accept that. Let's see what kind of map information we gain from that. Nothing really new. Why is there an exclamation point here? Alerts. Agent found. Death stalks the land. Sickness and disease walk the land. The great god Seker will be busy taking many souls to the afterlife. Okay, that's in Seleucia, so that's why I have the warning there. Wonder captured. Oh, that's from us. Alliance in tatters. Family tragedy. A lady has died. A lady lies dead. So unfortunately, we have a plague in Seleucia. And Parthia looks like they're just nosing their business in Seleucia. We can retrain a lot of these troops here.
Aye, great lord. Ships ready. Aye, great lord. Make ready for combat. We are supreme. Aye, great lord.
We need a general to lead.
Orders?
Onward.
This army.
Combining troops.
Alright, now we have a general. 2-star general, age 25. Philopater is the general. Nakharank Philopater. New Army of the North.
Mighty general.
Onward.
Sire.
Move out.
Probably see what kind of mercenaries are available. I like the Eastern mercenaries. Arab cavalry, Bedouin warriors. Sure. I can start moving towards Tarsus. Could probably use more archers though. See, Alexandria is idle. Let's build trade and a port and irrigation. All right, let's go on to the next turn. Ah, Parthia attacks.
We're surrounded.
And that is pretty silly. They have barely any troops. So that's very interesting. Yeah, silly AI.
Orders.
Orders?
Let's see. They have heavy. Oh, they have cataphracts though.
Glorious victory.
So it might be challenging with their heavy cavalry if they actually have lots of good units. Susa. Let's see, what do they have? They have some slingers and Eastern infantry, some Persian cavalry. So maybe their units might be a little bit tougher to dislodge. But we probably definitely outnumber them. We'll have to be careful and keep an eye on Bostra and Petra. Why don't we get the governor of Jerusalem into Bostra?
My liege. My liege.
Probably should build some watchtowers around Bostra.
My eyes are yours. None shall see me.
No, the Greek... Okay. The Greeks are under siege by Pontus. Is that a full stack, though? A full Greek stack? They've got some militia hoplites, militia cavalry.
My ears are yours.
Your humble
None
servant.
shall see me.
At once.
Alright, we can't build the best units here. Actually, I'll upgrade some of the... Or maybe in Bostra. I'm going to go military. No, I don't have enough... Don't really have enough size. We actually need to upgrade to Governor's Villa here in Bostra. So in Petra, we will go and build some basic military buildings here. That way we can maybe recruit some better quality troops and march eastwards to take out the Parthian stronghold at Damatha.
My liege. Sire. Forward. My liege. Onward.
And it looks like the army under Philopater is going to be ready to move out next turn towards Tarsus.
I, great lord, can't do that. I, great...
Alright, let's take a look at our alerts here. Summon besiege, agent found, Death Star stalks the land. So Seleucia is still being ravished by plague. Ravished. Seleucids still have Sardis.
I serve your will.
Alright, next turn. Still plague in Seleucia. Shabbataka comes of age. Oh, and he is actually in Seleucia. We'll make him the governor here.
Mighty Jet, my liege. March! We can't do that, sire. My liege.
Alright,
Sire!
let's march towards Tarsus.
Forward! Move out! Prepare for battle!
More wars. House of Julii and Carthage at war. Scythia and Germania break their alliance. Dacia and Scythia ally. Seleucids and Parthia ally. They were like, hey, if we don't do something now, Egypt has just become too strong. Lots of new family members. Trait increase. Good commander. New Motep. We have slight public order issue in Seleucia. Probably has more to do with the plague. Culture penalty -50. So we're gonna have to destroy some of these buildings and rebuild them to get rid of the culture penalties. So we destroyed their native shrine. So let's build one of our own. So we'll need to probably build some of these cultural buildings. There may be a revolt. Alright, let's keep building trade in Salamis. Checking, make sure we got buildings being built where we want them. Looking good there. Keep building units out of Memphis and march them north.
Orders?
We'll march. Actually, we should take these guys
My liege.
move them towards Bostra so that we can move out from Bostra to Dumatha.
My liege. My liege.
Alright, I could really use another general though. We can probably use the governor here, Mir, as a general in our campaign against Parthia. Alright, I think it's time to go on to the next turn. Idle Admiral. That's fine.
Aye, my lord.
We don't need to do much with him. Alright, what are these alerts? Earthquake in Nabatea. Oh, jeez. Salamis expands and more disease in Seleucia. Actually, it looks like it ended.
My liege. My liege.
Oh, I didn't realize that unit was still infected, and I just reinfected the entire city.
I serve your will.
So we got a few smaller armies around surrounding Seleucia. That looks pretty scary. Ooh, there's some unrest in Jerusalem. Because I took their governor out. So what do we need to build here? Public baths. Academy. Shrine.
My liege. Sire. Mighty general. Mighty general.
Let's siege Tarsus down.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlements have.
Alright, maintain siege.
Aye, great lord.
Let's take out their navy. Seleucid navy can't even compete.
My liege. Oh, march.
Alright. Is this merchant making anything off these camels?
Your honor.
0. Total income per turn. So that's kind of silly to keep them there.
Acquiring goods.
We're not earning anything off of
Without delay.
those elephants or the grain. Alright, why don't we go on to the next turn? Oh, an inactive army. Oh, him.
Forward.
Let's build a watchtower here.
Build tower. Forward.
We'll send him back to Cyrene to govern. Need to keep building up our army. We have the funds, we have the money, we should keep building.
Let us now talk reasonably.
No.
Until next time.
No ceasefire with you. So it looks like Pontus took Pergamum from the Greeks. Alright, why don't we take... Should be able to take Tarsus this turn.
My lead.
Yep, should be an easy battle. Oh, they have Levy Pikemen now. They inflicted 1,000 casualties, though, in the auto result.
Victory is ours, mighty one. Settlement captured.
Town grows, Siwa grows, death stalks the land. Uh-oh, disaster costs the life of important figure. Shabataka. Oh, he was a brand new general, too. This is not going well. So the plague is killing all our soldiers. And now Parthia has got larger armies starting to surround us. I'm going to need a relief army.
Mighty orders. Move out. Mighty general. Forward.
There, we're building some units in Sidon so that we can provide a relief army here to Seleucia. Alright, so we took Tarsus, though. That's good. See, Thebes is idle. And we will flesh out the trade tree here. So more, increase the shipwright, increase the crop rotation and market. Let's move our spies.
Sire,
I cannot get across the strait here.
at once.
I think that's silly.
I serve your will.
Guess we can use our navy maybe to explore a little bit more.
Ships ready.
Aye, my lord.
Looks like Seleucids have a strong army in Eastern Asia Minor in Sardis and Halicarnassus. It's hard to tell what exactly they have there.
I serve your will. No more moves, my liege. Unseen, unheard.
Alright, I think we're going to wrap up this episode here after the fall of Tarsus. So, took Seleucia, took Tarsus. Going to have to resolve some of the public order and rioting happening in Jerusalem. I don't know if that's just the size of the population getting too large, too much squalor. Yep, 70% to squalor. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to reduce squalor. And that said, on the next episode, we will continue our war with Parthia and the Seleucids. Our army under Philopater will move eastwards towards Sardis and Halicarnassus. If we can rid ourselves of the plague here in Seleucia, we can have our army under Numhotep the Conqueror. He earned himself a qualifier. He's getting up there in age, though. Let's take a closer look at him. He has 10 influence, command rating of 5. He's got a few followers. But hopefully we'll be well enough here after the plague is over to take on the Parthians. We have a relief force starting to assemble and to move eastward. All right. Again, thanks for joining the stream. Also, I appreciate any likes or follows or comments if you happen upon this on the YouTube channel. So, again, until next time, I will see you. Thanks.